Morning everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I get asked this question a lot, and possibly you've been thinking of it as well if it applies to you. Why doesn't the narcissist come back? We've all heard of narcissist hoovering. We've all heard of narcissists doing lots of different things to keep an eye on you, to help you to remember them. But there are times when the narcissist doesn't come back. Now, often there'll be a pause between when they'll start their hoover. There could be 2 months, 3 months, possibly there could even be a year, 2 years. But let's look at why they don't come back. The narcissist doesn't come back because often they have new supply. That's right, they may have got back with an ex that you don't know about, but they have new supply. They may have met someone new. Now, whatever has occurred here, you were seen as the lesser option, and it could have been because you were too smart for them. You started to put things together. You're very intuitive. You started to know that something was off. The narcissist doesn't like this, right? They don't need you to have the smarts about you, to be questioning them. And who are you to question them? Remember, when the narcissist is cheating, they often feel that they're entitled to do so. They will keep it quiet because they know that it's not acceptable in society. You could be their front person. This person, possibly others might not approve of him or her. She could be 20 years younger than him. He could be a married man. She could be a married woman. Somehow they don't want to bring forward this new person. So you could be the front person for them. But all of a sudden you may get the smarts about you and things. You might ask for your belongings back. And the narcissist is quite shocked. They don't know how much you know. So they go quiet and they start to say, she broke up with me. She didn't understand what I was going through during that really bad time. Possibly they were grieving. She didn't understand why. She questioned why I took her Facebook picture off to show that we were a couple. And she just didn't understand me. So they'll start to paint a picture that it was you. He did something. He was too clingy. Yeah? So the narcissist usually here will have new supply. Now, they don't want you to know, even if there's been a breakup, because somehow they need to see what's going to happen with this new supply. In case it doesn't work out, they can still come back to you. And they can do this in very manipulative ways to still keep you hanging on. First of all, they have to make you believe that they truly, truly love you. They also have to believe that you love them, so they know that you're still going to be there. Another reason why the narcissist won't come back is because you know too much, and that you could actually just tarnish their reputation just like that. So they won't come back for that reason. Another reason is they well and truly have found new supply, and they've decided, this is it. I'm now going to, go off and do whatever I have to do. And they've literally dismissed you. Narcissists see things in a hierarchy. Yeah, you're either really good for them, you're a good front person. People think, oh wow, how did you score him? He's so intelligent, but so kind and good looking. Wow. So it's a really good front for people. He may have money. If it's a male, he might like to parade you. People can think, wow, he's really not that bad. He may have a reputation of having a string of relationships that just don't work out. And, now he's showing, well, look, I'm not that bad. You see, it was all those other people. Narcissists will do what narcissists want to do, right? And if they feel a tremendous amount of guilt or regret for what they did to you, for lying to you, for coming back, pretending that they want to get back with you, and it was just a lie because they had this other person and they just wanted to compare, who do I really like, who don't I, then the narcissist is not going to come back, because they have to now face what they did. They lied, accountability. It ruins their reputation, because they may play the good Samaritan out in the community, always helping people, doing things for people, right? And so the narcissist won't come back because they do not want you to ruin their reputation. Also, you may be quite demanding. You may not give them a lot of their freedom, and so they're not going to come back then either. Narcissists do feel guilt. They can feel shame. And sometimes when they are having an affair, it can literally make them feel sick. You might wake up one night and just find that they're vomiting because they just really can't stomach what they're doing. But the guilt's not enough to not have made them ever do it in the first place, or to stop doing it. So narcissists are con people, as we know, and it's really important that you start to see the truth of the situation. If a person wants to be with you, they will be with you. If a person wants to play with you, they will play with you. Also, watch what comes out of the narcissist's mouth, because this is going to tell you if they are playing around on the side. The best line that I ever heard was when the narcissist said to me, if you ever want to make a fast $1,000, if someone ever says to you that I'm cheating, you say to them, I'll bet you $1,000 and you'll make yourself a fast $1,000, because never would I cheat. That in itself is telling you that something's going on. So you have to start to look at what's happening, and also your own bodily reactions. If you have a lot of reactory anger all of a sudden, it's because they're hiding things from you. They're telling you lies, and they keep you trapped. They don't want to let you go because you're good supply, meaning that they're feeding off of your energy, and they want you stuck in one place. So then they know where you are, and it's easier for them to feed because they project. So not all narcissists come back or hoover. And really you have to make it so tight that they don't ever come near you again. Seriously, these people do incredible damage. They have demons, they're dark, they tell lies, they'll have sex with, some can have sex with multiple people. You don't know what's going on in their life. And this is, you can be married to them for decades and you do not know what's happening. If that suspicion is always triggered in you, then there's usually a reason for that. So don't ignore it either. Many people need to change their phone numbers. Many people move, because sometimes it can just be impossible to get away from them. But at the end of the day, the narcissist needs people. Sometimes they can be attracted to another narcissist and they're a match. And, they may be attracted to someone who is really got that superficial sort of beauty, whether it's male or female. And so it's a really good pair. They feel good. It makes them feel, energized, young. But they still want to know that you could be there on the side. And they like to know that you're still waiting. So if you do get a hoover, it's not a compliment. Usually they'll stalk you first. They want to find out what you're doing, where you are, and then they start the hoovering. Rarely is it so that they can give you a commitment. And not only that, if a person has shown you, right, that they've cheated on you once, then sadly to say, are they going to do it again? If they are serial cheaters, then chances are that they will, right? I'm not saying relationships, there isn't a time when possibly someone does have an affair, and I've helped many couples restore their relationships. It takes a lot of commitment, takes a lot of honesty, and it really, if two people are serious about it, whoever, the affair partner then there is very deep remorse, but they really do commit to it. But you will not get that with a narcissist, because they're arrogant, their defenses kick in, and who are you to tell me what to do, right? I can do what I want. And they're prideful, and it's just, it doesn't feel good. I know a lot of people do fall for the Hoovers, but I suggest that you think again. Seriously think again. Now, if you have been hoovered again, or if the narcissist has come back crying and you did get back with them, let me know. I'm really curious to know, did it work out? Did they change? They may not be a narcissist, right? They may just have had a fall from grace, temptation. We don't know. But often you'll get a feeling that if this person has done this to you, then possibly who else have they done it to? Especially if they've been single for a long time, or they've got really, failed marriages as well. Because it takes a lot to work on a marriage. If there's love, then you commit to working on that, on the marriage or on your de facto relationship, that long-term partnership. And because you're dating someone does not mean that you're in a relationship with them. Always remember that. So we shouldn't really be giving these people the loyalty that we are. Now, I hope that that's helped you. And yeah, I would really like to hear from you, because I think that we can start to help each other. And I also want to say thank you to everyone who is contributing to this channel and helping others. It is only by seeing the truth. Now, often what will happen is that we know consciously that the narcissist has cheated. We may know consciously, but it doesn't actually register. We have to bring the subconscious and the conscious together. Now, once you see and know the truth, that's when it's game over. And you're never second guessing yourself again. You just know. And that's where you have to get to. All trauma bonds are done. You see the relationship exactly for what it is. You say, I did not, wow, this is the real person. This is the real person. And that's when you get your life back. Now, I hope that this has helped. Take lots of care. I'm going to see you again next time. Bye for now.